Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel SAP Commerce Cloud Diaries. In today's video, we will be discussing about the installation of SAP Commerce Cloud, or you can say Hybris, in our local system. And for this installation guide, I will be using the version 22.11, which has the latest features available right now. And while doing the installation of the recipe, I will also be installing the Spartacus sample data, so that we can have at least know how in the coming videos I can showcase you what and how it look and feels in the SAP Commerce Cloud using the Spartacus framework. So for that we will be having a separate video in which I will be going through the walkthrough of installing and doing the setup of Spartacus and SAP. And in the current video we will already be doing the Commerce Cloud installation, and then we will be combining the both. I will be using you can say the Mac system for my installation guide, but the steps are identical for the Windows system as well. There are some only the configuration changes or the file changes. If you want to know about those, just let me know. I can just create a document separately for that, uh, for the window installation. But it is totally similar to the what I will be doing now. And if you don't want the Spartacus sample data, you can just skip the starting part and continue from the recipe installation part. Okay, now let's go through the steps that are required to install SAP Commerce, or you can say Hybris, in your local system. The prerequisite, first of all, you should have a 2211 zip with you. It is not open source, so I think you must be having that with you. As we are doing a composable storefront installation, so you need to download the you will say the Spartacus sample data extension. The link will be there in the video description. You can go through that and you will have the extension with you. Okay, the second step will be to you can say to copy the custom.properties from sample data extension to the installer recipe, so that while doing the installation of the recipe, all the properties get automatically copied into the local.properties. So I will let you know but exactly and how we can find the this custom.properties in our folder. Let me navigate to the Commerce Cloud folder directory so that we can go through the exact location of the file. Okay, let me open the, so this is the Commerce Cloud folder, and okay, I think I need to go to the sample data folder for the Spartacus one. So I have already downloaded it and I have unzipped the file, and if I go inside the resource folder, inside that here there's the installers and custom config folder, and it already has a custom.property file. So what I will do is I will just copy this file and paste it to the installation directory of 2211 SAP Commerce. So I will go through the installer directory, and you can see that there is a custom config which is an empty folder right now, and I will just copy the paste the file that I've just copied. Okay, so this is the file, and you can see these are the entries, these are out of the book entries, and I will add one more entry into this so that my after the installation everything works pretty fine. I will let you know about this property later on, but this will be required to do or place an order. Okay, the property that I'm going to add is the accelerator service.payment.sop mark.enabled, which has to be marked as true so that I can use the, you can say, the checkout flow. So now what we are going to do is we are going to copy the Spartacus sample data folder to our Hybris Commerce suite. We have to copy this inside a custom folder. So what I will do is from wherever I have downloaded it, I will just copy that folder and I will place it inside the Hybris custom folder. So let me open the Hybris custom folder. If you go inside the then you won't see the custom folder right now, because right now it has not been created. So what I will do is I will try to create it and try to paste the folder inside it, and you can see there is a version marked. We don't require that particular version name, just have to remove that part, and just it should be Spartacus sample data as the name of the folder. So this extension will only have some impexes so that all the data can automatically get loaded. Okay, so now we will be installing the recipe. So I will go to the installer folder. So in this folder, you can see that there is the recipe folder. Inside it, we have a CX recipe. So what I will do is I will just copy it and create a new recipe as CX-SPA, so that I don't make any changes in the out of the box recipe. So yeah, so I have renamed it. I will open the build or Gradle script. Basically, this script is used to create all the, you can say, the local properties, the local extension.xml. So in this, what I will do is I will try to search for Spartacus. So you can see there is an extension name as Spartacus sample data. So what I will do is I will just try, I will uncomment it so that it will be picked by the Gradle file, and you can see in the top of this line that there is path is also given from where you can download the sample data zip file, but you can also get it in the description of this video, the path for to where from download it. Okay, so what I will do is now I have made the changes. I will go back to the installer folder from where I have to run the recipe, and I will try to open the terminal window from this particular folder, and I will run the installation uh, recipe command. So the command is install.sh hyphen r and the name of the recipe. So I've created a new one with the cx-sp, so I will be using that one. And as you know, so there's one more change that was required that we didn't do. So you will be seeing an error message while running this command, and that error message is basically is coming in the recent version of Hybris. It was not there in the previous version, so now it is mandatory to provide the admin password while doing the recipe installation, and the property name is, you can see, I will just copy this property name and I will copy this is the custom.property so that it get automatically picked. So or I can do is I can add it in the command as well. There is an option. So you would, while you were seeing that error, particular error, there was two options that write it in the custom properties, or just append it in the installation command. Yeah, so what we did right now is we copied or we duplicated the recipe and we installed the recipe. So it has been installed, and after the installation, what I would like to do is I would like to just go through the structure that has been now being created in the Hybris installation directory. So let me open the directory. So if I go back to my base folder, and if I go inside Hybris, you can see with bin folder now new folder has been created, config data logs. Config has all the configuration, data will be the database for the, and log will be having the all the logs. And in the custom folder, if I open it, you can see there is one more storefront that has been created, that is why B2B accelerator storefront. So this will be used for the, I will, when I will be showing you the B2B accelerator storefront. So in that place we can check that. So now what we will do is, so after installation we have to initialize the system. So I will go to the platform directory from where I will be doing the initialization, and let me go to there. And oh yeah, first of all I would like to do once an and all. uh, I would say it is not required, but after the recipe installation I would say it is preferred that you do that. So if you see the end was not found, so what I did is I then just set the end path, and now I will be doing the end all. So after doing the end all, the all the project will get automatically built, and after that I will be doing the initialization. So there are two ways to do the initialization. One is the command prompt, and one is after installing, after starting the server, we can go to the Hybris HSC. So from there also we can do the initialization. So yeah, so after the and all is done, so now I will run the initialize command, that is and initialize. So this command will take some time because it need to load all the data. So it approximately will take around 30 to 45 minutes depending upon the CPU size of your system. For me, it takes around 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, till the time it starts, let me just open the local.properties inside the config folder, and you can see that if this is totally new created and some of the properties are being loaded from the custom.properties that we created, and you can see the password at the bottom of this file that I mentioned in the custom.properties has been over here. And at the top you can see the URLs for the different accelerator storefronts that we will be using to go through the site, and I will just mm, pick one or two sites and I will just try to show you the different sites that we will be using. Okay, so what did we did? The starting are okay. Then we did the and all, and right now we are doing the initialize, which will take some time. Then we will start the server, and after that, the main thing is that we need to check if the main things are working fine. We need to check the HSC. We need to check the back office. Spartacus related site. That is, we will be checking the accelerator storefront. We won't be using those in the near future, and I will be mm, providing you videos using the Spartacus storefront, and we will have another video to do the setup for that. Okay, so first we will go to HEC, that is Hybris Administration Console. I will just give you a high level walkthrough of what exactly it is. So basically it is a backend tool from where you can do some administration stuff. So this is the URL, and the port you are seeing 9002, this is the default port, and I will be using the admin user and the password that I set in the property file, that is the training. So you can see there are different tabs available within the HSC. One of them is like configuration, and if you want to do the system update or initialize, we can directly do it from the HSC as well. I did it from the command prompt, but yes, we have another option that we can do it from the HSC as well. So if I go to the configuration tab, you can see all the configuration that we have already provided in the property file, and if you want to change it during the runtime, we can do it from here. This is the console which have the different option, and if I go again to the platform, I think yeah, there is an update. So if we make any model changes, we can go over here and do the model changes and do the system update so that the same changes happens in the database as well. There are different options available whenever we do an update. There are three major options available, and it totally depends what exactly is the changes. If there is any essential data that we have created, we can check that as well. And if you need more information regarding it, I can create a separate video that how we do the customization of an update as well. Okay. So let me go through the back office. So this is the URL, the back office, and we will try to go through the sites for the Spartacus one as well as the out of the box accelerator storefront sites. So when this opens, we have a left navigation where we have all the options that are available. Won't be going through them, all of them right now, but as I will be providing you videos on new different features, I will be going through the back office as per requirement. So we have an option to just directly search for that particular thing that we are required. So for now, let me search for site so that I can just go through all the sites. So over here you can see that electronics, April, and power tool sites are there, and there are multiple sites. So whichever you see SPA as a content catalog, that will be the uh, sites for the, you can say, for the Spartacus storefront, and these are the accelerator storefront that we can view without installing the Spartacus. So these are the different sites that are available. So now I will try to open the accelerator storefront using this URL. So, but it won't work because I haven't done this. You can see the setup for the local host, because if you can see in the URL, the domain is electronic.local, right? And this domain won't work until unless I have an entry in the localhost property. So this won't work. So what I will do is I will open the terminal window again, and in the terminal window you have to do this command. This is for the Mac only. Sudo nano, and the localhost property file is inside folder etc, and the file name is hosts. So as you do it, it will prompt you for the password. Just give you your Mac password. Okay, I think there was something. Okay, this is opened. So I commented it out so that you can see that it is not working right now. So what I will do is I will just uncomment it and try to exit the file, and I will try to save it. The file is saved now. So if I go back and try to reload this page, this time it should work, because you can see if I again open this file, you can see that in the, so this is the localhost by default, the, you can say, the IP address we use for the localhost, and I've just defined the aliases that are required. So I've mentioned all the aliases for all the sites that are available. So now you can see the page is getting loaded, right? So now the electronic storefront has opened. So yeah, so this is the storefront. There's a B2C accelerator storefront. Similarly, we have B2B. For B2B, we have Power Tool. If you want, I can just show you. But yeah, you won't be able to see anything because it is B2B. It will basically prompt you for a username. And if I can provide you if you want the details for the user, please let me know. I can provide if you want to go through this site, or you can, I would say, just try to explore a little bit and see if you can find any particular user that are available for the Power Tool site that you can use to log in and just go through the site. So you won't be able to log in, get to the home page, because B2B is totally different from B2C, and that's why it is asking for username and password. All right, so this is it for this video. I hope you like the content. Do like and subscribe, and if you have any doubt, you can just comment out in the comment section, and I will try to uh, reply them as soon as possible. Please subscribe, as the next video will be for the installation of Spartacus storefront. Thank you.